happened to watch a glimpse of Abhay 3, and I can guarantee that this time it's bigger, better, and as dark as it can get. I have with me Kunal Kemmu, who plays Super Cop Abhay Pratap Singh in the series, to talk more about the project. Hi Kunal, welcome to IndianExpress.com. I am Kameshwari.
Thank you so much for having me, Kamesh.
How exciting it is to return to screens as Abhay.
Firstly, I think more than excitement, we're thankful that, we've got so much love and there's such a big following for the show that we've got a chance for the third time to kind of present it to the audiences. At the same time, like you said, there's excitement and nervousness because there is now definitely a sense of some expectations from the show. We've tried our best to figure out what we can do to give them a show which has everything that they've loved about the show, but what do we do different to get them to feel a little bit more excited, saying that, oh wow, this is something nice.
Abhay 3, as far as I've watched, is very dark series. How do you unwind yourself, given the fact that you've done it for 3 seasons now?
I think you kind of now understand more actively that this is the first time it was tough. The first episode, even when I read it and I knew that it's based on true cases that have happened in the country.
Yeah.
So when you're on set, there is a part of you that's automatically thinking that how would have the victims felt or their families felt, and it makes you sad. And also because the first episode and first season was also crimes against children. I remember it kind of taking a toll on me. But then obviously, as in when you go and it becomes a part of a job, because we are only actors who are kind of playing a part in these stories. So you start, you will become like doctors in a way, where if you see blood for the first time, a doctor has seen so many things. So you realize that what we're doing is a piece of fiction at the end of the day. So you're only getting connected it to a certain level. Otherwise, you're very clinical about it as an actor.
The series enjoys a huge success. Would you call it one of a kind success that you've experienced in your career so far?
Well, it is one of a kind because it's different from me, right? Because I've always done films, and this was the first time I ventured into a long format show. So I'm very happy that first venture in itself happened to be a success, which has given me an opportunity to be doing third season today, right? And so yeah, definitely it's one of a kind, and I'm very happy that I'm a part of a show like that. I do realize that there is a different kind of a fan base that I've found through a character that I never played before.
Did you also ever feel that the kind of roles that you were taking up when you were growing up sort of predefined you in minds of the audience and people in the industry? Did you ever feel something like that?
I mean, that's a prerequisite. I mean, I'm saying you can get typecasted without you knowing it, right?
Yeah.
And it's also, sometimes it's coming from the right place and sometimes maybe not, because sometimes you just love somebody in a character so much that you just want to see a lot more of them in that, which in a way is fair as an audience, but unfair for an actor because he might have aspirations of doing 10 other things. But it's like a relationship that kind of keeps changing. You will not see somebody in a different way unless you actually see them. That's why I was very surprised that when I was doing so many, until I did comedies after Kanjug and Traffic Signal, nobody ever saw me doing a comedy. And then with Dhol, 99, Golmaal, Gogoa Gons, and Loot Case and all that, then they only saw me doing comedy.
Yeah.
So even at that point for me to get something like a Kalang or a Malang or even an Abhay, I was also surprised. I said, wow, I want to do this, but I'm surprised that finally somebody is coming and offering me stuff like this. All 3, Abhay, Malang and Kalang, came to me all in the same year. And I was excited because yes, even I wanted to do something outside of comedy, but finally I got something that I was excited to kind of do. And luckily it did find an audience, and it feels like the decision that you took worked.
People are excited to know that what's going to happen with the with the sequel of Go Go Gone. If you could give us a little glimpse of what's happening on our front.
I feel so sad because I would have wanted to do the film the minute it finished to do another part. But unfortunately, it's still, I don't know if it's even going to happen. But we'll try and create something like that, and we'll try to do funny in a different way. But I don't know, as far as Go Go Gone 2 is supposed to happen, officially there is nothing on it. So, I don't want to kind of make a fake promise. It's definitely very exciting since the day the film came out. But
Yeah.
No, unfortunately.
You're married into a family of actors. You have Kareena, Saif, legendary Sharmila Tagore. How have they impacted you personally, and how have they impacted you as an actor?
Actually, I've tried to think about things like these, and it's so different. Like for me, also, we only see actors as actors, right? It's very tough for us to completely understand that behind that actor is actually a person who's just like you and me, which is true. So even for me, like somebody like a legend like Sharmila Tagore and a superstar like Saif Ali Khan and Kareena Kapoor were actors. So even when I met them for the first time, I'm with the same mindset like you are today, or like or sometimes people are with me. But once you get to know them as people, then it's just like people, right? So it's the connections are more with the person than the star or the actor, because that's our life, that's our job. It's been lovely, knowing them as people and having. I mean, yeah, we are related in whatever ways, but they're good people, they're great people to know.
Do you ever want to do stuff, or ever you thought about it that I want to do something that Inaya can watch or Inaya can grow up watching?
Well, I've done that, right? I have a Golmaal that she can watch. I have a Hame Rai Pyar Ke. I mean, I think I'm one of those few people who can give her something which she can watch probably at the age when I did it, right?
Yeah.
And then she can watch me do stuff like so. I have to be honest. I'm not consciously right now looking at doing something from the perspective of saying that I want her to see this, because right now she doesn't have screen time.
Yeah.
And I know that there is enough, if she wants to see my work as an actor, there is enough already there, which is something that she can watch. So I generally don't kind of think about that, oh, I really want to do this film because I think my mother will love it or my wife will love it. Because I'm saying if somebody's making a film, it's for a pan audience. So I am selfishly as an actor thinking I want to do something that satiates my want of being an actor. So I want to do different stuff. I don't know how much she understands, because that is just her brain and only she will know, will understand later in life. But she does on the basis know that Papa is an actor, Mama is an actor, and she's come to set a couple of times and seen that we do get-ups, and she's tried to understand that why am I looking a certain way, or why is her mother looking a certain way. And I remember when she was 2, Abhay season 2 ka poster was outside like you could see it from our house. And she was very excited. She was like, that's Papa's photo, but why is it in such a big place? And then she was like, but why is he looking angry? And I remember so telling her, because he's playing a policeman and because he fights bad people and catches bad guys, he's angry at them. So I mean, whatever, a little bit now she understands the actor, but I don't think she really realizes that, oh, this is what an actor does, and there are films and what films are, and what, she's not seen our work on television as such. And of course, we're not trying to even get her there, because in due time, she can start discovering that.
Thank you so much, Kunal. Take care, and I'm
Thank
looking
you.
forward to Abhay 3 and you as Abhay Pratap Singh, the super.
Thank you.